What's this?
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I start up my coverage of Total War Warhammer Realm of the Wood Elves. It's the new DLC. It releases on December 8th, 2016. You guys can grab it then and enjoy if you are into the whole elfish, woody type situation. I think it's going to be fantastic. Now, I want to give you guys a quick disclaimer. I don't want to go on and on in the beginning of the game, guys. I'll be able to talk through certain parts, so I'll be able to get my entire story out here, but suffice it to say, I just got a new computer. I was looking forward to playing my Greenskin campaign, revitalizing it with the better video card, the better processor. It's on a solid state drive, and I have more memory. It's going to be a lot quicker. Everything's going to be really, really good, right? So I was looking forward to doing this. I've been waiting for this. This is the one series I was 100% going to be hitting much harder once the new computer was built. There's no cloud saving. I didn't know that. I didn't save my save files. The Greenskin campaign is officially dead. My apologies to all those who are enjoying that. I will come back and do a multiplayer campaign with Mutanat. He also got a new computer. But for now, and in the interim, we are going to go play through the DLC campaign, the Season of Revelation. It is the Wood Elf campaign, and again, this is the one that drops on December 8th. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, before we hop in and do stuff, this is actually after the video has already run its course, but I'm going to stick this in somewhere in the middle. I noticed something that makes me kind of mad that I'm stupid and I did this. If you take a look, there's local saving, there's also cloud saving, and I haven't actually used the cloud saving. I didn't realize that they were different. Usually, when you do a local save, it also saves on the cloud. I didn't realize they were separated, so my apologies to anyone at Creative Assembly or anybody else if I offended them saying they didn't have cloud saving. They do, but you have to manually select it, and I did not know that. And, well, it's just unfortunate. So I could have really easily have transferred over my save file from the last campaign. I didn't know. So just be aware of that, guys and gals. If you are going to be building a new computer or you're going to be doing anything where you're going to try to transfer save files, or say you were going to go to a friend's house and they had this installed, you want to play on your account, make sure you do a cloud save at least once. It makes things a lot easier and safer for you. Even if, like right here, we did the Wood Elf 1. That's the first episode there. I'm going to also do a cloud save going forward with all future saves as well. So I'll do a local save and a cloud save just in case something bad happens. I'll have a backup. Anyway, I just figured I'd throw that in there, guys and gals. I didn't know that was a thing. I learned it at the very end of the episode, so there you have it. Alright, folks. Thanks. So, the Wood Elves are, by their own reckoning, enjoying a period of relative calm. As life in the old world carries on apace, the Azrae are rarely troubled by it. Incursions by the foolhardy have been dealt with, dazzling defeats inflicted, stunning victories won, and the forest roots nourished with the blood of trespassing outsiders. Now, something is coming back to terrorize the Athel Loren's woodland glades, something altogether more dangerous than mere greenskin raiders or Bretonian treasure hunters. The entire forest must fight now, for its very existence is under the gravest threat. Prepare your kindred, for this is the Season of Revelation. Sorry, guys, I was glancing over to the side there. Alright, so, let's begin. Alright, looks like we have two choices, the Wood Elves or the Arguilon. I have no idea what either one of those things are, but let's go take a peek here. Rarely emerging from the forest unless in its defense, the Wood Elves have little interest in other races' affairs. Only the preservation of Athel Loren matters to them. They will defend it to the last, led by Orion, their perennial king, using the world routes beneath the forest to travel. Elven armies emerge to surprise and defeat those who encroach upon Athel Loren's woodland glades uninvited. The writing is pretty small here, guys and gals, so I am struggling a little bit to read it, so my apologies. Alright, the Elven Council, positions from which the lords and ladies rule the realm of Athel Loren. Amber, a powerful resource that improves the Oak of Ages and forces of Athel Loren. World roots, elven armies can use the network, so it's like the underway. And missile-focused, elven units, variety of enchanted arrows, and fast-moving cavalry. This sounds like this is going to be kind of more my style anyway, but yeah, we'll see, we'll see. Alright, and then what's the other group here? Alright, so let's see what this one has to offer, guys and gals. I apologize for the quick fade to black there. Arguilon. More than a force, Athel Loren is a living force whose spirit inhabits all its occupants. The Treemen embody the forest, fighting fiercely to repel incursions into its peaceful glades. Oh, those look amazing. Sorry, The last of the ancients, the mighty Durthu, and his kin live within the Wood Elf realm of Argwylon, the two races coming together to put foolish invaders to flight or certain death. They look pretty sick. I'm probably going to play as these guys. Alright, gathering of the ancients, positions from which the ancient treemen provide for the forest inhabitants. So pretty much the same stuff, except I guess the gathering of the ancients and the elven council. Alright, we're going to go with the ancient tree people. Sounds good to me. Oh. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so... what is this? Oh, it's like... so we can only play as Durthu with this one. So are there two different... like, how does that work? I'm curious.
Lord of the forest.
So we can start up there, or we start down here. That's interesting. So it gives us a little bit of variety, even within the same thing. That's cool. Lead forest spirits units cost amber to recruit, and then over here, same thing. Elven elite. Okay, that's fine. We'll go with this. A mighty treemen. Caster of the lore of beasts, has powerful battle ability, Lamentation of Despairs. We're going to go with normal difficulty because I don't think I'm good enough to do higher. Alright, we start with Treekin, Wild Riders, and some Dryads. Okay, that seems legit to me. Let's begin the campaign. This Lord's campaign does not feature an opening battle. Are you sure you want to continue? Select a Lord with a campaign introduction to learn the basics of Total War Warhammer. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So we're just going to get thrown right into the... okay, that's cool. Enjoy the opening cinematic, guys. I'll be quiet here.
The deep wood stirs. The chill winds of winter are past, and the season of war is here. The Azrae are hunters. And the forest is our home. Woe betide those foolish enough to threaten it. There have been sacrifices, but we are ready. He is ready. The wild hunt begins!
Apparently the wild hunt begins, guys and gals. It doesn't begin, but it bogins. Which is fine, you know. If you want to bogin, that's okay. I'm not going to begrudge you that. Spring has come to... yeah, we're not going to read all that. Anyway, and you notice, guys, the loading screens seem... I've tested this. They are a lot quicker than they were. I don't know if they're going to be quick enough for us to not have to ramble on and just do ridiculous stuff, but it's a lot faster, and I'm hoping you guys are okay with it. Anyway, I've been excited to get back into this. Like I said, this is one of the series that I've kind of put off knowing the new computer was coming. That's why I didn't get back into it fully. And, well, it's just going to make it quicker with the loading screens and everything else. Mutanot is getting a new computer. It should be here any day, if not next week. And, well, he'll be able to...
Ancient and mighty Durthu, you are roused from slumber. Athelloren lies in ruin and is in need of your strength. The forest is afflicted with an unknown sickness, weakening all those who dwell beneath its canopies. Many great halls have fallen to darkness, and the once mighty Oak of Ages is now a bleak shadow of its former glory. See to the forest's wounds, and do what the Azrae cannot do themselves. Keep the deep wood safe.
Okay, well, I feel like maybe they should have pulled him out of slumber or whatever a lot earlier if all this bad stuff has already happened. Anyway, where I was going with Mutanot is he's going to have a new computer. It's going to be comparable to mine, and we're going to be able to do a lot more cooperative or collaborative stuff. So he's definitely expressed interest in playing through Warhammer Total War collaboratively. So once he's able to do so, we'll start up a campaign for the both of us there, and we'll play through it. And he'll help keep me on the hype train, we'll say. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, so how they play. As Athel Loren's beating heart, the Oak of Ages must reach its highest level. Use Amber to upgrade the Mighty Oak. If the Oak of Ages is lost, you will immediately lose the campaign. That sounds bad. Amber is produced each time a settlement is occupied, a quest battle is completed, and whenever a military alliance is forged. Occupying a major settlement will provide more Amber than through just an alliance. Alright, Wood Elves can occupy any settlement. So if you guys recall, in the past, like we'll say with the Greenskins, we could only occupy, I want to say it was the Dwarves? We could only occupy the Dwarf lands and the other Orc lands, or Greenskin lands. The humans can only occupy the humans and the undead people. And, of course, the dwarves can... So, the other ones, they would just burn down and they would just be gone. The elves seem like, and from what I'm reading here, they can occupy any land that they come across. I'm not sure if that actually coincides with them in the Grand Campaign. If it does, it's going to be pretty interesting, because they're not going to leave anything just burnt and gone. So, I don't know. Could be better, because you're going to have more economy and stuff out of it. Could also be worse, because you have more things to take care of and everything else. I don't know. We'll see how it balances out. Amber is consumed by buildings, technologies, and units. Having a negative supply of Amber will cause penalties for your entire faction. Multiplayer campaigns only. Amber is not received from treaties with human factions. Okay, good to know. Alright, well, it does look like we can do some technology. We have 2 Amber right now, which could be bad or good. I don't know. Morai Heg, the Crone, also known as the Crone. Morai Heg is the only god in the Elven Pantheon who is neither Kadai or Kaitharai. Ward save, I have no idea what any of this stuff is, but it's the first one we can do, and we're going to do it. Alright, so let's take a look at our overall land here. We are up here. This is what we actually control right now. Where's the World Tree? Or whatever, the Great Oak thing of that. Is that it down there? The Oak of the Ages, that. Well, that's pretty far away from us. That doesn't seem great. Do we want to make like alliances with people at this point, or do we want to like get into fighting with people? I'm not sure what we need to be doing right now. I want to take a look at the overall map. There's a lot less overall things to do. That doesn't mean this is going to be any less hard fought. Okay. Do we have enemies right now, or like we at war with these guys or anything? They're neutral. These guys are neutral as well. Okay, what do we have over here? Oh, our town is just in and of itself. That's interesting. Mighty halls stand tall among Athel Loren's, what is that? Multifarious glades? Okay. Although not protected by walls of brick and stone, intruders are kept at bay by the forest itself, extending a branch or root, dragging trespassers to a smothering leafy doom. Elven halls are major wood elf settlements within the forest of Athel Loren. They contain many more building slots than the Asari lookouts, and buildings constructed within them can open positions on the Elven Council or Gathering of the Ancients. Huh. That sounds cool and interesting. Oh man, this is definitely... There's going to be a lot to learn here, folks. I hope you guys are okay with me taking a little bit of time to figure this out. Alright, so we have Durthu, the legendary lord. We have a bunch of dryads. Dryads don't seem to be ranged. We have Way Watchers. My head hurts. I smashed my head into the shed today, guys and gals. I was putting tires away. My wife got her winter tires on her car, and the shed is not quite the doorway is not quite 6 feet tall. It's probably like 5'9", 5'8", maybe 5'10", maybe. Anyway, I'm 5'11". I'm not quite 6 foot myself. But it's a little bit shorter than me, so I stepped up and I thought I cleared the door frame above me. I did not. And I have a big gash on my head and it hurts kind of badly. So that wasn't great. So my apologies for getting you guys to enjoy my apparent clumsiness or miscalculation there. Alright, so it looks like we have some monstrous infantry with the Treemen. We have a bunch of creature infantry with the Dryads. We have ourselves some Wild Riders. And then we have one group of Way Watchers, which is our missile units. Okay, and what else can we recruit? Dryads and Glade Guard. They don't sound all that impressive, I'm not going to lie. Alright, that's fine. I'd rather go back over here and take a look at what we can build. Right now, the Glade is going to be our primary upgrade thing. That's fine. That's just like our capital city. Okay. And then over here, we have the Haunted Groves. The Haunted Groves are going to allow us to get Treemen and Branch Wraiths. Oh, that's interesting. Embed Hero. Is this a hero? I feel like that might be a hero type unit. The Treemen we know is an infantry. I think the Branch Wraith are like assassins or mages or something. And then the Treeman is actually a monster unit that just wrecks fools. So that's one path. And then what else do we have? Oh, we have multiple paths we can go. Alright, so we already have that. We can eventually get Warhawk Crags. And then we can go with flying units, which seems pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I like that actually a lot, but I think that's a bit out of our range right now. Then we can get the Glade Guard Hide, which will allow us to get Glade Guards and more Glade Guards. Hagbone Tips and, was it Starfire Shafts? And those are ranged units apparently? Missile Infantry. That's weird. What is a Missile Infantry? And then what are these? Also... good range poison attacks or good range and armor-piercing missiles. Interesting. Then we have the Eternal Guards, the Forest Stalkers, shielded anti... Wow. We have some pretty cool units here. So this is going to be all of our ranged units then. I'm a big fan of ranged units. I think we have to build this up. I think it's just a thing that we have to do. Alright, I'd like to get into a fight pretty early on. I know we're already like, what, 15, 16 minutes in, something like that. And that could be problematic. Now, if we get that, we actually gain that place? Is that how this works? Well, I'm going to make my way over there. I probably shouldn't be doing that. Is this a...
Your army has marched all it can, my lord.
It doesn't have to rest yet. No, they must not rest yet. You'd think walking through the forest we'd have some sort of advantage, but we do have a sword that's on fire, so that's a thing. Who's this guy? It's an enemy army, and he's trying to take over that town. We're going to say, no, sir, you're not going to be able to do that. Alright, I don't think we can actually hire anyone right now because we moved in the stance that we're currently in. Alright, so we're going to start moving our way down. I'm hoping that we're going to be strong enough to be able to take this on. I don't know that we can... Oh, he got repelled or something? I don't know what happened to him. Alright, we're going to move back to maybe the recruitment stance. I would like to get a couple more... Oh, look at this. Glade Guard with Hag Tips. Alright, I think we're going to go with the poison guys here. No, I don't want that. This is local. We're going to go ahead and we're going to recruit 2 of those, and I think that's going to be fine. Or do we get 3? I don't know. Oh, we got all 3. Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and end our turn, and we should have them this turn.
Rejuvenates, thanks to Yoke of Ages, is the source of all life in the forest. Treat it with care, and it will flourish.
Okay.
Neglect its well-being, and leave Athelloren wide open before the forces of destruction.
Very good. The Oak of Ages lies at the heart of the forest of Athelloren, and it is the foundation tree of the realm of the Wood Elves. The full rejuvenation of the oak is one of the victory conditions for the Wood Elf factions. Cool.
Assistance is available.
We kind of knew that. Oh, really?
You may rely upon it.
Oh, the faction was destroyed. The war herd of the Shadow Gave has been obliterated. Wow. Azrai, Azur, and Druchi Carried by elegantly hewn ships, our cousins have traveled from the distant lands of Thuan. Sorry guys, this is going to be awful. I apologize. To visit us. After so many long years, they have finally deigned to visit their forest brethren. Is this a gracious visit or an omen or an omen of arrogance? Do you consider this a slight or a blessing? Will you grant them an audience with the Elven Council? If we do nothing, nothing bad happens or good happens. Here we get less public order, but we get more income from trade. I'm gonna, sure, whatever. Yes, more assistance from the help pages. Yeah. That's fine. We know how that works. So is this an enemy territory? It just says it's a province. What about here? It's a neutral provincial capital. Okay. Alright, well, we don't need to be in that anymore. I'm going to go into the march stance, and we're going to head on down, I hope. Alright, we're coming on in, and we're going to be able to do some murder here soon, I dare say. We have the victory over that guy if he decides to stay, but he looks like he fled. He didn't want anything to do with us. So we're going to take this place over now. And we're going to go into... just like no stance? Is that a thing? No stance, and we're just going to attack. And we can attack. It's going to... Are we going to gain this, or is it going to... Oh, it's the cost. Oh. Well, sure. What is that? Number of soldiers that will settle here? It's interesting. More soldiers to settle, the lower the cost. Alright, let's colonize then. Alright, so we've colonized it. It looks like our soldiers got hurt for some reason. I don't know what hurt them, but okay, we'll chill here, I guess. And then over on this side, we could upgrade. I don't know if that's really the play just yet. How do we upgrade this thing? It's the same thing with the population. Is that how that works? Population growth. Okay. And then we get one surplus point, and we'll be able to do it from there. All right, that makes sense. I would like to get some more troops in here if that was possible, but I don't know that it is. So what we're gonna do is recruit a hero. Oh, there is no heroes. Oh, that's not good. We have offices here.
The strength of the forest realms is governed here through the gathering of the ancients. The Treemen ancients bestow great wisdom and knowledge upon their realm.
Ancient Treemen, lords of the Wood Elves, may be appointed to the gathering of the ancients once seats there become available. Positions at the gathering confer bonuses to the lords that occupy them. Huh. So that makes sense. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we don't have anybody we can actually put in place right now, so that's kind of annoying. Yeah, we're in a weird spot because we need to heal, and we also need to be able to defend our realm plus whatever else is. I don't know. I'm a little worried. He could just roll out on us, and there's not much we could do.
From resin, from the oak of ages, broken roots, amber can be found across the world. If Athel Loren is to be protected from those who wish the forest harm, then as much as possible must be recovered.
Wood Elves can earn amber each time they capture an enemy settlement, or from every settlement held by an ally. Amber can be spent on constructing certain buildings, researching certain technologies, recruiting certain units, or to rejuvenate the Oak of Ages. Okay. Technology researched. Alright. I would like to make some sort of... So he owns this now, right? So this is no longer... Still says neutral, but that guy was clearly hostile once upon a time. Alright, well we have another thing. Oh, these are tied together. Okay. And we have to build... Okay. To build up the tree. That's fine. Alright, what do we have here? Technology. We can go with either one of these two, and it doesn't cost us any amber. But if we go for the others, it does. Okay, so recruitment cost for Dryad units is there. And the charge bonus for Dryad, Treemen, and Treemen units goes up by 10. And the Vol the Maker, come from all buildings, is increased. I think that's going to be the better play for right now because more money is better for us overall. Alright, so let's go ahead and I guess we could do that. I don't want to do that yet though. What about over here? Can we recruit while we're chilling here? I'd like to pull in... Oh, we need a Bowyer Starfire Shaft. Interesting. We can get another Dryad in, I guess. Alright, we're going to do one more Dryad and get him to come over here. Alright, we'll end our turn again, and...
Beastmen have arrived to terrorize the forest. The deep wood once more faces peril from these braying, snorting herds.
Oh, that's not good.
They seem to march without a leader, but their dark desires unify them all the same. The forest is with you, Durthu. The ever-increasing threat of the Beastmen must be defeated immediately.
Alright, so we're going to have to kill off the Beastmen, apparently. The lords and ladies of Athel Loren gather every so often to discuss and determine the future of the Azrai. Their word, once the debate is concluded, is proclaimed throughout the forest and enacted immediately. At this moment, they have decided more funds are required in Athel Loren, or if Athel Loren is to prosper. Alright, we got some money for that. Cool. Alright, it looks like we're going to have to go over there and take that on. I'd like to take this from this guy. And be all like, what's going on? You got no more city, and then they might hate us for a little while, but you know what? That's okay. But taking a provincial capital is not an easy task. Well, it looks like we're going to go through the first episode here, guys and gals, without anything happening. So we're going to go ahead and end the turn again.
War is declared. A rival power takes up arms against you. Crush them without mercy.
Factions may wage war on one another in order to capture territory, achieve military dominance. Another faction is declaring war upon you. Wonderful. Well, I'm so happy. Montfort. Sally forth, Bretonia rides to war. Okay, well apparently I am now at war with some humans. And more humans. Apparently humans don't like us very much. Okay, I guess I will accept your war declaration since I don't really have a choice.
Your war efforts would be strengthened by the raising of a new army. Appoint another command, and you can open a second front against your foes.
Good, because that's what I want to do. Alright. Entirely new armies may be... That was weird. May be raised from the Recruit Lord panel to allow wars to be fought on multiple fronts. A Lord must be appointed to lead the new military force. Click Recruit Lord button with a controlled settlement. Select the... Yeah, okay. So let's go do that before we break off the episode, folks. Alright, so down here... Oh, I tried to recruit a hero instead of a Lord. That was my own fault. My apologies. Alright, so we have Zalthios. He's a Treeman, but he's stupid. So, chance of being wounded after failure. Not great. Then we have a Glade Lord here who's honorable. Might be the play. I'm not sure. What does it tell? Oh, it doesn't tell us anything about them. Okay. Oh, it tells us a little bit over here. He's a forest stalker and a duelist. He's a hybrid weapon specialist. This guy's a monster. What else we got? Well, we also have Straslaeth. Phlegmatic. What does that mean? Calming presence can be a steadying hand, but also disquieting. Get some campaign line of sight increases. And what does honorable do? +6 to leadership. Well, he seems to be the best choice, but... And we have the same choices for either province. Is that how this works? Yeah, I think that's how it works. Like, if he wasn't stupid, that would be great, but he gets a charge bonus, too. Shares the intellect of a river troll. It's funny. Let's see here. His speed's 36. Oh, he's slow. Wow, I didn't realize he's going to be that slow. His armor is better. His melee attack is actually terrible. Yeah, no, we're going to go with Dalsith. Dalsith is going to be our Huckleberry here. Alright, so there we go. We have our new individual. And we're going to grab us up a couple of these guys, and maybe one of these, and 2 of those. Maybe 1 more of those. Alright, so something like that. That's going to be our small little army that we're going to pull together. We may end up breaking off from that and coming over here. I don't know what we're going to do, guys and gals. Anyway, that is a tale for another time. That's going to do it for this first episode. I apologize if it's a little bit of a slow start, guys and gals. And getting back into it, there's a lot of new stuff. And again, I haven't played in a little while, so I'm kind of refamiliarizing myself with how everything works. If you guys want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, any of that wonderful fun stuff, it'll be down below in the description of the video, as it always is. Including of course, the DLC Realm of the Wood Elves is going to be down there as well, where you can get that from probably Steam is where I usually put links to. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And I will see you guys next time with more Total War Warhammer Realm of the Wood Elves. Until then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.